api o no.
I'm surprised you have the courage to show your face here. A lot of people here had friends in Ember. If they find out who you are... Is that so? And how did the people of Ember interfere with you? You're free to conduct your business here, but you'll be watched. If you have questions, ask them now. I'm a busy man. Innocents slaughtered. The village burned to the ground, all done by you. My only regret is that Ember falls under Luskan jurisdiction, not mine. There was a witness to the attack. You were described in great detail. I'm no common magistrate with idle time to chatter about village life. I'll be happy to discuss the finer points of Port Last with you when you're no longer a suspected mass murderer. No, I have more important things to worry about. A Luskan archmage of some power. Not someone you want to cross. Like many of the Arcane Brotherhood, Black Garius aspires to rule, regardless of what harm it may cause.
I think you will find that attitude common among most of the Haas Tower, and Garius in particular.
What worries me is that he may succeed. He's amassing power at a pace I dislike. I suspect his brothers are beginning to grow wary of him. Followers flock to his side like vultures to a battlefield. 2 in particular keep me awake at night. Torio you might know as Luskan's ambassador to Neverwinter. A treacherous snake, that one. The other one, Lorne, lacks Torio's guile, but compensates for it with brute force. He's a savage fighter and extremely good with a blade. I suspect he handles most of Garius's dirty work. Of course, the Luskans would lay claim to our harbor for their warships. Having secured such a prominent location, they could mount a swift attack on Neverwinter. Or Waterdeep, for that matter. They talk of a peaceful coexistence, but I know their words to be false. Luskan's difficulties with Ruithim may have come at a fortunate time. As long as Luskan is at war with their island neighbor, they cannot turn their attention elsewhere. Out of the question. She's been through enough, and besides, you won't like what she has to say. I suppose I don't need you burning Port Last to the ground, too. Very well. You may speak with her. Bring the girl here.
Yes, Captain.
Chandra? Chandra, is that you? Alaine, you survived. Thank the gods. Chandra! It was horrible. They butchered everyone.
Alaine, it's all right. Shh. Look, I've brought people to help. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You! Chandra, it's him! Why would you bring him here? I saw you murder those people.
No, Alaine, it's not true.
I know what I saw. They had no weapons. Some even surrendered. But he...
Can't you see she's lost family? Gods, show some sympathy.
It was trade season, and the shipments into Ember had fallen off. I had decided to trade along the south roads. When I came back to Ember, I heard the screams and saw the smoke. I left my wagon and went into town. That's when I saw the bodies. I saw him kill the quartermaster while he was on his knees, begging for his life.
You saw this man here do the killing blow? And was it just him? And where did he...
Sand!
We don't have all year, girl. Nor do I have the patience when the trail of these killers grows colder.
There were others, but I didn't see them closely. I ran as hard as I could to Port Last, and they took me in. But you did do it.
Or someone that looked the part. There are many magics that can cloak one's appearance, even allow one to change shape.
I know what I saw. You had about a dozen of your friends with you. But I don't recognize anyone with you now.
A dozen, you say? Interesting. Do go on.
Well, no. I believe they were all human.
Well, considering that those two and the gnome account for at least half of us, that might seed some doubt.
But you could have just hired others.
Yes, my dear. But as your hesitation suggests, why would anyone do that when they have trusted allies who would follow one anywhere, despite their common sense? No offense.
I don't know. I just started running. I guess they didn't notice me.
You were lucky, Or perhaps they let you escape.
No, and nothing you say will convince me otherwise.
I'm sorry to have put you through this, Alaine. Guard, please see that she reaches her quarters safely.
Listen to me. If we can get her to work for us, her story of tears will sway the court in our favor.
Elaine's not some tool, Sand. She's just survived the massacre of her town, which someone caused to get to us.
Girl, if we do not use your friend, the Luskins will, and they will use her testimony to kill our friend here. So, please dispense with your convenient morality. Either we use her or they do.
Fine, whatever it takes. When you and Sand get done stepping all over the little people to get what you want, be sure to remind yourselves what you were fighting for.